The Galactic Trade Consortium had one rule about dealing with humans: never give them military technology. So when humanity formally requested a warship to patrol their own borders, the Council did what bureaucracies do best. They complied in the most useless way possible. The charitable gift was a decommissioned Dallon cruiser, 300 years obsolete. Its weapons systems were stripped, its armor was pitted from centuries of micrometeorite impacts, and its FTL drive had a maximum range of 2 light-years before needing a 6-hour cooldown. The Council delivered it with diplomatic smiles, secure in the knowledge that humans would realize their place in the galactic hierarchy. Chief Engineer Rebecca Martinez took one look at the wreck and grinned. "It's perfect," she told her crew. The Dallon who had delivered the ship stood in confused silence as humans swarmed over the vessel with cutting torches, welders, and an enthusiasm that bordered on religious fervor. Within 48 hours, the charitable gift didn't look like a Dallon cruiser anymore. It looked like something angry. "What are they doing?" Ambassador Kelf asked the human liaison, watching in horror as humans ripped out perfectly good Dallon engineering. "Improving it," Lieutenant Park replied cheerfully. The Dallon had designed their ships with elegant redundancy. Every system backed up by 3 others, ensuring nothing could fail. Humans ripped out 2 backups from each system and used the space for ammunition storage. The Dallon had installed beautiful crystalline viewports for 360-degree visibility. Humans covered them with plates of Earth-forged titanium alloy and relied on external cameras instead. "But the armor plating is decorative," Kelf protested. "It's not meant to take damage." "Then why call it armor?" Rebecca asked, welding another layer of salvaged hull plating onto the exterior. By the time she was done, the ship looked like it had been built from spare parts and sheer spite. Because it had been, the weapons were worse. The Dallon had removed the plasma cannons, but they'd left the mounting points and power conduits. Humans couldn't get new plasma cannons, so they improvised. Railguns manufactured in orbital foundries. Missile pods welded to the hull. One engineer even mounted a mining laser just to see if it would work. It worked. The FTL drive was the masterpiece. Dallon drives were safe, reliable, and slow. Humans bypassed 17 safety protocols, overclocked the antimatter injectors, and installed a cooling system that one Dallon engineer described as thermodynamically insane. The new maximum range, 40 light-years, though Rebecca admitted it was technically unsafe at any speed. 3 months after receiving the useless vessel, the Defiant, as humans had rechristened it, sat in Earth orbit, bristling with weapons and radiating engine heat like a small star. The real test came when the Krix Marauders, confident that human space was undefended, jumped into the Sol system with a battle group. They encountered the Defiant 3 million kilometers from Earth. The Krix commander's tactical analysis lasted exactly 4 seconds before being replaced by pure survival instinct. The ship that appeared on his sensors was a nightmare. No symmetry, no elegant design philosophy, just brutal functionality and more weapons than any ship that size should carry. The Defiant opened fire with everything simultaneously. Railgun slugs moving at 0.3% light speed. Missiles that zigzagged like drunken wasps. A mining laser that carved through Krix shields because it operated on a frequency their shields weren't designed to block, because no sane species weaponized mining equipment. The battle lasted 7 minutes. The Krix lost 4 ships. The Defiant lost 3 external sensor arrays and a railing that nobody remembered installing anyway. When the Galactic Council demanded an explanation, Rebecca sent them a video message from the Defiant's bridge, a bridge now covered in graffiti, coffee stains, and at least one poster that read death before inspection. "You gave us a useless vessel," she said, gesturing at the chaos around her. "We made it ours. That's what humans do. We take broken things and make them work. We take rules and find better ones. You gave us scrap metal and expected us to give up." She smiled, and there was no diplomacy in it. "We built something invincible instead. Thank you for the gift." The Council never made that mistake again. But by then, Earth's shipyards were producing their own designs. Ugly, asymmetric, overarmed monsters that made the lawn engineers weep and enemy fleets retreat. The Defiant remained in service for 40 years, a monument to humanity's greatest talent, making the impossible work through sheer stubborn ingenuity. And duct tape. So much duct tape.